Hello, my name is Zach Calhoun, and I'm here to present my project over Chapter 10 Motivating Students to Learn. Again, we know motivation for our students to learn is a big deal. We want them to be encouraged and obviously see the benefits of learning in the end. So, what is motivation? Motivation is the process where internally it activates, guides, and maintains our behavior over time. So that could be something achieving like a goal or going in a certain direction, um, so on and so forth. There's some theories out there that obviously some great philosophers have used before about motivation. Obviously, Maslow's human needs theory is based on the hierarchy of needs. Um, they're used to, they must satisfy their deficiencies, so the lower level of needs, before they are encouraged to grow and achieve um, the higher needs. So they obviously have to satisfy the lower levels before they are encouraged to go for something higher. This will eventually build up to the person trying to become capable of everything that they are capable of becoming, so reaching their full potential. So in order to reach full potential, they have to first off get their lower level of needs done first before they can grow. The attribution theory, this searches for an explanation of one's success or failures. The person will attempt to maintain a positive self image when good things happen. So, obviously, they'll be motivated to stay on a positive track rather than a failure track. They'll be more encouraged to follow things that they can control, which is internal, and think of anything that's like outside of their control as luck or anything like that if it goes their way. The expectancy theory is where someone is going to be motivated uh, based on an observation. So if they make an observation over something and they're just like, I can achieve that, so they'll be more motivated to attempt that goal or anything like that. If they view it as achievable, then they'll go for it. But again, that's the same thing like with assignments or anything like that that you give to your students or a test. It's important not to make things too hard where they don't think it's achievable at all, or and not too easy where they know they can achieve it, and so they have a lack of motivation to even try it or anything like that. Um, how can we achieve um, motivation or enhance it? We as teachers can emphasize learning goals and positive outcomes. So, what can they see? So, again, one thing with goals is the kid's going to ask, well, why am I doing it? Or why is this important? Or who does this affect? Or what is this going to affect and when and where? So, I always say the who, what, when, where, and why. If they see a purpose, then they'll be more encouraged to do something along those lines. Again, communication and positive expectations also limit anxiety. So if you are just really, really harsh and never have any positive things to say, it'll obviously give them like anxiety, especially for like tests or anything like that. And we want our students to understand that they can succeed and not to panic more than anything, because then again, we're not getting everything we can get out of them and they won't be as motivated. Again, encourage and implement programs where students don't feel helpless when failure does happen, where they don't feel doomed that they're not going to succeed or anything like that. If they're feel doomed or feel like they can't succeed, then obviously they won't be motivated to even attempt at things that are challenging. Last thing is how can teachers increase students' motivation to learn? Well, have incentives, have something that has reinforcement that's positive, whether that's grades, gold stars, or other rewards as candy for having the highest grade or anything like that. Help students set their own goals and help them keep up with their goals, help them achieve them. So help them create success and go for something higher. Make them really, really motivated to succeed and go achieve their goals. Give clear expectations and immediate and frequent feedback and increase the value and availability of rewards. Lots of praise is good for good actions. Again, if you motivate them and you give everything clear and consistent and everything like that, they'll be consistent in their motivation and their effort for you, and you'll get the most out of them when it comes to these assignments. So again, this is about motivation, and that's my presentation over that.